And it looked like Caitlin Clark has landed her first speaking gig of the offseason.
Caitlin Clark didn't even wait for the offseason to start making headlines or cashing checks. While half the WNBA is stuck arguing about pay scales and contracts, Clark just landed her first major offseason gig, and it's already turning heads at league headquarters. This time, it's not about jump shots, it's about microphones and money. The question everyone's asking, is the WNBA proud of her or secretly a little jealous? Because let's be honest, Clark doesn't know the meaning of off-season. While others are busy debating leadership and union disputes, she's out securing deals that literally pay her to talk. And no, we're not talking sneaker deals or commercials. This time, it's all about speaking engagements where the paycheck comes from the power of her voice, not her shooting arm.
Biggest conversations last offseason was Caitlin Clark $100,000 an hour speaking gigs. Well, I'm here to tell you she is not taking long getting back to work, raking in the cash because she has landed.
This isn't your average college talk or small town event. These are high-profile business conferences, the kind that pay six figures just to hear someone speak. Remember when fans first heard rumors that Caitlin's speaking fee hovered around $100,000 per event? Everyone thought it was an exaggeration until major corporations started lining up. Now, only weeks after her rookie season wrapped up, she's already booked another. In fact, it looks like the WNBA front office found out about it the same way we did, through social media.
Didn't need the money to do Unrivaled. She's landing $100K to speak to speak for companies and represent companies all over the country. She's not hurting for cash, and I just think this is just the coolest thing ever that Caitlin Clark is able.
Here's what's happening. Caitlin Clark has officially been announced as the featured guest speaker for the Long Island Association's Fall Business Conference. And yes, that's Long Island. Home of wealth, influence, and serious money. Think luxury cars, golf clubs, and corporate power players. Clark will sit down with the group's president, Matt Cohen, for an exclusive conversation about her record-breaking career, her leadership journey, and how she's turning her success on the court into a global brand. In plain English, she's become the face of women's basketball. And everyone, including the WNBA itself, knows it.
So it looked like Caitlin Clark is headed to Long Island Association, bro. So it stated Long Island Association joined the Long Island Association's president and CEO, Matt Cohen, moderates a special conversation with Caitlin Clark discussing her record-breaking performances, impact, and cultural influence on October the 29th at 10:30 to 12:30 in New York.
And just to clear things up, this isn't a charity appearance. It's a corporate-level booking. Sponsorship packages are already up for grabs, tickets are limited, and the venue is none other than the elite Holly Country Club, a place that screams big money. So yes, Caitlin's getting paid, and she's earned every cent. Here's the twist. While fans are celebrating her success, the WNBA's leadership probably isn't so relaxed. Because when your biggest star can make in a single hour what many of your players earn in a month, that says a lot about your league's value problem. Let's look at the math. The average WNBA salary hovers around $120,000 per year. Caitlin Clark can almost match that with one microphone in front of her and 0 minutes on the shot clock. No elbows, no fouls, no missed calls, just calm air conditioning and applause. Meanwhile, Kathy Engelbert's probably sitting in yet another strategy meeting, wondering how to keep her players satisfied heading into next season. It's quite a picture. Some stars are on social media complaining about paychecks, while Caitlin's quietly showing what independence looks like. And make no mistake, she's not ditching basketball. She's just proving she doesn't depend on the WNBA to thrive, because when one player's name carries more weight than the league's logo, that shifts the entire balance of power. Sponsors start asking questions like, do we need the league to reach fans, or do we just need her? That's the part that scares executives the most. Because the same star who helped save their ratings could, at any moment, outshine the entire organization.
Just with working back to full health, Steph mentioned that it was kind of baby steps and getting back and making sure you don't lose what you've worked on this season. Just what are your plans for the off season and possibly playing or just doing individual workouts?
Yeah, I mean, probably take a little bit of a break here, just for maybe a week. I don't really want to lose a ton of the stuff I've worked on, and just trying to get my body back to full health. There's some USA basketball stuff I need to get ready for, and I need to be able to find some runs and some ways to play 5-on-5, just so I can kind of get that feel back. And but more than anything, I think my main focus is really just getting my body healthy. And once we get back to 5-on-5, like just being able to test my body and make sure I know it's in a good spot where it's going to be able to hold up with everything that, we think we've corrected or we think we've worked on, to be able to know I'm in a really good spot there. And, when you go through injuries, especially in my scenario where it's been a few of the reoccurring kind of bouncing around, which isn't necessarily uncommon in my situation just because of compensation, and when you're dealing with things in that groin area, that just is kind of how it can go sometimes. I think it's important that you can become confident in your body again, and that's for anybody that goes through injury. So that's probably going to be my main focus is, just feeling 100% again, and then obviously, having that confidence in my body too.
This Long Island event isn't just a one-time cash grab, it's a statement. Caitlin Clark is showing the world she's building her own empire, with or without league backing, and the price tag says it all. Corporate clients typically pay anywhere between $100,000 and $250,000 for top-tier speakers, and there's no doubt. Clark's in that bracket. She's basically giving TED Talks with a jump shot. The funniest part? Watching people pretend to be surprised. Really? This is the same Caitlin Clark who made women's college basketball must-see TV, who sold out every arena she stepped into, and who turned highlight reels into viral moments that outperformed NBA coverage. You thought she'd take the winner off. Not a chance. While others are arguing on podcasts and Twitter, she's out here signing deals, and that's what makes this so powerful. While Clark is expanding her reach, the WNBA is still buried in controversy. From Nafisa Collier's public criticism of leadership, to Aja Wilson's drama over favoritism, to Engelbert's ongoing silence. The league needed a positive headline, and Caitlin just gave them one. The irony? It's not their story anymore. It's hers. She's not waiting for the WNBA to fix its image. She's defining her own, on her own stage, on her own terms. And when a player reaches that level, there's no controlling her. You can't fine her. You can't bench her. You can't silence her. She's got fans, sponsors, media attention, and now the microphone too. It's poetic, really. While others are fighting for a pay bump, Caitlin Clark is teaching them the blueprint, turning fame into business and visibility into freedom. The WNBA has never seen a player like her. They've always relied on their stars staying inside the system, but Caitlin's proving she doesn't need that system to shine. Some media outlets are already twisting it, saying things like Clark chooses money over unity. Please. She's not turning her back on basketball. She's raising the bar for everyone in it. This isn't greed. It's growth. NBA players host camps, NFL players sign brand deals, Caitlin Clark delivers speeches that inspire a generation, and the corporations paying her. They understand something the league sometimes forgets. Caitlin Clark isn't just a WNBA player. She's a global icon. Her reach goes far beyond Indiana, from Iowa to Europe to every young athlete learning her shot form. Parents buy her jerseys like collector's items. That's real cultural impact. So when she steps into that luxury club for a $100,000 talk, she's not just earning, she's proving that her influence has officially transcended basketball. At this point, Caitlin Clark isn't just playing the game, she's redefining it. While others wait for opportunities, she's out there creating them. She's showing every young athlete that your voice can be just as valuable as your jump shot, and that success doesn't end when the buzzer sounds. The truth is, Caitlin Clark doesn't need the WNBA to stay relevant. The WNBA needs her, and if the league doesn't start realizing that soon, Caitlin Clark might just build something bigger, with or without them, because this isn't the story of a player chasing fame. It's the story of a woman rewriting what power looks like in sports. So the real question now is, what's next for Caitlin Clark? And how long before the rest of the league catches up?